Last week, Stripe had its Stripe sessions in San Francisco, and they dropped a huge bomb called managed payments. And the big question, did Stripe just kill Paddle? There's a lot to unpack, and in this video, I'll try to answer this question while giving my thoughts about the happening and how it will impact the entire payments industry. So what's the advantage of using managed payments or merchant of record? It allows you to eliminate some legal and tax exposure in different jurisdictions. And what's cool about the solution that Stripe spinned is that you can do it based on what they announce per transaction or per region basis. Meaning, if you see high volumes in specific country, you'll be able to route all the payments through that managed payment solution and close that exposure in the country and do it gradually to other countries. A current downside in comparing managed payments to other merchant of records is there's no full global tax compliance yet. Based on Stripe documentation of the solution, it currently only covers Europe, US, Canada, UK, meaning you're going to still have tax exposure if you're selling in countries like Australia, India, and all the other geolocations that basically require dealing with VAT, GST, and sales taxes. So they don't really offer global sales tax compliance like other merchant of records like Freemius. So Stripe didn't mention the price for this solution. It wasn't announced. It's only in the documentation. They will definitely add a healthy premium on top of their existing price. And that's very interesting because Stripe is already known to be one of the more expensive payment processors. So we'll need to see how would be the adoption, right? Whether existing customers of Stripe will adopt managed payments just because it's right there and easy, and how it will actually compare to other merchant of records. It already set kind of the standards for the prices for merchant of record in the market. Whether you've been following the events or not, last year Stripe acquired a payment solution called LemonSqueezy, a merchant of record actually. And the question that is kind of inevitable is, are they going to sunset that solution? When they acquired, we've seen people complain in the community saying that support is not existent, the checkout was breaking, and a long list of people complaining about the situation and rumors that maybe they're going to shut it down. Now we're seeing in the official Stripe docs that people who will not be able to get into the private beta of managed payments, they push them to temporarily use LemonSqueezy, but indicate that this is only applicable to businesses who are doing one-time payments, which means that they want to reduce the amount of businesses on LemonSqueezy that are actually doing subscriptions. And the last one, both on LemonSqueezy and Stripe, they now show that there will be an easy transition from LemonSqueezy to Stripe, right? So there are a lot of these indicators that if you do the math, you can guess yourself what is the potential outcome. Speaking of competition, I'm really excited to see how it will change the entire payments industry. Solutions like Adyen, PayPal, Square, all those mega processors, they will have to adapt to stay competitive to Stripe. And I predict that a merchant of record will become a commodity and not a moat anymore. So now we back to the original question. What does it mean for Paddle? I looked on the solutions, and honestly, Stripe are going to offer the exact same thing. So obviously with a mega brand that processes 1,000 times more in volumes, Stripe is great with their documentation, robust APIs, and so forth. Paddle, not so much. Who do you think customers are going to pick, right? So I feel that Paddle is in a big problem, and they're going to have to reinvent themselves in order to keep growing. It's just inevitable. Why am I so excited about this move by Stripe? Reasonably, you can think that this is a threat to Freemius. We're a merchant of record. I'm so happy it is happening because it means that awareness about the problems that a merchant of record is solving, the global sales taxes, become mainstream. And we already know why customers love us and migrate from Paddle to Freemius. And now we have a mega brand that has a much bigger market share, that offers the exact same solution, and we clearly know why we're better. So naturally, it's just going to increase our pie. It increases the market share. Everyone will know what a merchant of record means. I would no longer need to explain what it means every time I'm meeting makers. Obviously, I'm happy. Bigger market, more customers, more awareness. I hope you enjoyed this overview. If you want to get more videos about payments and all the other cool things I'm dealing with, follow, subscribe, like, and yeah, see you next time.